Japan is the islands of natural disaster. Learning from the Great East Japan earthquake, we shall step up contingency planning as soon as possible. It has been 1 month since the Japanese Reconstruction Administration was founded. It is expected to play a significant role to take the initiative of reconstruction. It's also criticized for the procedure and paperwork. We shall accept the criticism seriously, try to improve the system. Reviewing and organizing the criticized points of the administration, I will have Hirano, Reconstruction Minister, proceed promptly. Disaster area must be reconstructed by the local government. Reconstruction is also a chance to realize the decentralization of authority. Japanese government is supporting the local citizens to design their own future to develop independently. On the other hand, we see the breath of recovery in the disaster areas. I would like to grow this carefully. Cabinet Office receives letters of reconstruction from people living in the disaster area jointly. Smiles and positive messages. Children and babies from babies just born just after March 11. They encouraged me. Tourists to North Japan are increasing. From next week, Japanese government and the private sector are cooperating in a campaign for the tourism to North Japan. Most of the over 300 of the damaged ports became able to unload fishery products. To accelerate this recovery, we hope as many people as possible travel to North Japan and spot by eating fishery products and products from mountain. We shall invite international congress to the disaster area and make an appeal the progress of reconstruction to all over the world. We are planning to hold ministerial level meetings of major disaster and nuclear safety in July and in December, which are in North Japan and in Fukushima. From now, the continuous sense of solidarity will be important. Disaster area needs continuous support. All the Japanese people must realize that they are in charge of reconstruction. Japanese government will try to realize the thorough disclosure for confidence building measure to break the charity spirit of Japanese people. Japanese government must take a strong initiative for sharing disposal of debris. Our noble charity mind was admired by all over the world after the Great East Japan earthquake. Sharing disposal of debris is a symbolic case to show the Japanese character once again. We have already decided to support the local governments to accept the debris by measuring radiation and also pay for the building and enhancing disposal field. Additionally, we shall proceed with 3 more policies. One is to formalize the request for local governments to accept the debris and enshrine the accepting standard in the way of disposal in law. The second is to request private sector to recycle the debris widely, such as concrete and paper. The third is to hold a cabinet meeting this week to build a system of the entire government to cooperate for the reconstruction. Recovery of Fukushima is a responsibility of Japanese government, and we must get it done. Fight against the nuclear disaster will not end until all the Fukushima citizens come home and get their peaceful life back. Smooth compensation, decontamination, health management, safety of food. We shall try to restart school and hospitals as soon as possible. We would like to stand by them by solving each problem one after one, even if they are concerned about the radiation risk, and also want to go back home again. We also would like to discuss interim storage facility carefully with local governments. We had legislative bill of Fukushima Reconstruction special measurements passed House of Representatives last week. Regulations of nuclear safety must be studied from zero base to realize the highest level of security. We blindly trusted the safety of nuclear plants, didn't prepare for the disaster enough. To renovate the safety regulations, we must found a new nuclear safety agency as soon as possible. Concentration time for reconstruction is 5 years. Whole recovery is assumed to take 10 years.